Hello Retro Gamers, and Topper here from RetroGamesCollector.com. Very short video in response to Paul Richardson, Retro-B8, who asked the question, what games have you got in your collection that you have not played that you really should have played? I've been through my collection and there's quite a few, as you might guess. Some shockers, to be honest. Some stuff I've really got to play. First up, in no particular order, these Pentagram. Now, being the ultimate play the game fan that I am, and Spectrum fan that I am, you'd have thought that I'd have played Pentagram. I've got a map of it drawn by Oliver Frey on my living room wall, and I've actually never loaded the game ever. There is good reason for that. By the time Pentagram came around, I'd pretty much had enough of isometric games. They'd all become a bit of a much of a muchness, to be honest. So Pentagram was missed. I will load that up, probably via emulator or on the next. I'm not going to be sitting waiting for it to load. So, but yeah, I'm going to try that one out. Another shocker. I'll keep this brief. Wolfenstein 3D on the Jaguar. Played it to death on the Mac back in the day, when it was released on the Mac. Never ever put the cartridge into my Jag. Perhaps I should. Wing Commander series. Again, PC back in the day. I had a little flurry on the first Wing Commander thing and didn't really appeal to me. I've got all of the Wing Commanders for the 3DO, and I've never played any of them. Now this one's just Super Wing Commander there, and I've never played any of them. I tell you what, I've never been a massive fan of FMV in games, full motion video in games, and the cutscenes and the little sort of speech bits, whether it was by Mark Hamill or not, I didn't really care. They got on my nerves, so hence why I didn't really get into Wing Commanders. This one was a bit of a shock for me. I went through my Beyond Challenging Software games, Lords of Midnight, and that some of my favourite games ever were made by this software house. And I mean, obviously I played Lords of Midnight because I've written about it and I've blogged about it and I've tweeted about it that many times. And I played Doomdark's Revenge billions of times. Played them to death basically. I lost an entire summer to Lords of Midnight back in the day. I've never played Sword Run Shadow. I've never loaded it up. Now why? It would be a natural progression for me, surely. I love text adventures, and I love Lords of Midnight and Doomdark's Revenge. So, why on earth would I have never have played this? It's like it's basically a cross between Lords of Midnight landscaping that was pretty much invented back then by Mike Singleton. A crossed with a text adventure, so you can actually talk to the characters in it. Why have I never played that? I must stick that on. Last two, because I'm going to keep this nice and brief. Microcosm. Now this was out for every format going, if I remember rightly. CD32, PC, Mega CD, 3DO, everything that had a disc at the time had Microcosm on it. I've never played it. That's my Mega CD version of Microcosm, long box version, and I've never played it yet. Might need to. Ground Zero Texas, another one. Again, FMV game. It was a bit of a groundbreaking game back in the day. This particular one, I remember it coming out and people raving about it, and I never ever played it. But there you go. That's my pick of the bunch. I'd love to see yours. Stuff that you've got in your collections that you've never played. So just pop them down in the comments below, or hit me with a video response. Because I'd love to see yours. It's quite shocked me, to be honest. There's a few there that you would have thought that I'd definitely have put into my consoles or loaded into my consoles at some stage or other, but I never did. I think the biggest shock for me was Soldier on Shadow, to be honest, that I'd never played that. I'd looked through them and I thought, I've never actually played that game. And I've got it in really nice condition here. I'm going to load that up later and have a go. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the notifications button to see more stuff by me, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.